And it appears we are live. Hey, after the fact, that is what it is. There's no specific topic. Things can meander for a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to get any viewers, to be honest. I'm just kind of bored and decided, let's just do a live stream. Let's see if anyone even shows up. And so, who knows? The video might not even stay up after the live stream is, hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. As stated earlier, this is just a random live stream. I don't have any particular topic to talk about, so I guess this is kind of just a little interaction. Oh, and my dad's here, so I am doing fine. I just had lunch at Blaze Pizza over at the Orange Circle. That means I will have a very light lunch today, of course. But yeah, and I'm in a nice little shady spot, which is definitely good because, 4th of July and all that. It's getting kind of hot. And I might see a movie later with my AMC Stubs A-List card, because I meant what I said. I'm not canceling MoviePass, but I will be using more of my AMC card to give MoviePass a little bit of a relief from the financial pressures that they are having. So, anyway, so yeah, that's how I'm doing. And I'm glad that you're fine. And oh, it's my mom on my dad's account. So, anyway, 3 viewers. This is definitely different from the Apptrepreneur channel. I'd probably have 25 by now. So, yeah, live stream. What should I talk about? Does anyone out there, any 3 of you, have any suggestions on what to discuss on this channel's first real live stream? I got a thumbs up, so that's awesome. Let's see here. Lightbringer, you still have Cinemia. Yes, I do have Cinemia because it got renewed before AMC did their Stubs A-List. Boy, they really got to change that name. That is not a good name. The more I have to say it, the more it just tongue-ties me. But yes, I do still have Cinemia. Now, Cinemia is definitely on the chopping block. I am this close to canceling it. The only reason that I haven't canceled it, and I will explain why in a review of the AMC Stubs card tomorrow, is that the AMC Stubs A-List does not work with Fathom Events, which surprised me. Cinemia does work with Fathom Events. So what I might do is for the next month, I might scale back my Cinemia use. So instead of it being 3 movies a month, maybe it'll be 1 or 2. Because I do know for the next few months, I am going to go to the Ghibli Fest. There's still Princess Mononoke, Grave of the Fireflies, Spirited Away, still all those movies to see. And even though I have 2 subscription services, hey, if I have to pay out of pocket for the Fathom event anyway, then I might as well have the Cinemia card and still save some money. I am definitely milking the systems for what they are worth. So yeah, I still have Cinemia. But when Ghibli Fest is over, and we'll have to see, because if MoviePass adds on a small fee for Fathom events, then Cinemia is toast. I would rather just pay a little surcharge once a month than the whole Cinemia subscription. So who knows? All right, so Lightbringer also asks, do you know if MoviePass will invest in any more movies? I liked American Animals. They have stated that they intend to do so. Now, my personal opinion, I actually think they should invest in some documentaries, because documentaries are actually doing pretty good right now. You have the Mr. Rogers documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor, that's getting rave reviews and actually good box office. And then you have RBG, which is about the Supreme Court Justice and lady, and that's doing very well. Now, these movies aren't making buckloads of money. They're making like $5 to $10 million, but they cost like $1 million to make. And if MoviePass were to co-finance them, they'd be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. That would be an easy return on investment if they got the right subject. So MoviePass will continue to invest in movies, from what I understand. I mean, they just invested in that movie studio, so of course they're going to do that. But I would recommend to them personally, find really good documentary movies that look like they could be surprise breakout hits and invest in those, so that even if they don't make money, first of all, you're not losing much, but secondly, they might make money, and then you get a big return on investment. And documentaries are one of the easiest things to sell to streaming services for some reason. So that's my personal opinion on that. The Ghost of Sabotage says, I hope work is serving you well for all the good stuff. Yep, it is. I still love doing what I do, and so that's a good thing. RLI says, documentaries also don't require a lot of money to produce. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's some people looking at me live streaming in the middle of a parking lot, and they're probably like, oh, what's up with that guy? But yeah, documentaries are, for the most part, fairly cheap, unless it's a Michael Moore movie. If it's a Michael Moore documentary, you're gonna pay a little bit more. But even then, his movies cost at most $10 million to make. So there, I mean, I know 10 million. I say that like I'll ever have 10 million. But in terms of movie studios, that is a ridiculously low amount. Let's see here. Is there anywhere I can sit down? I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna sit down here. Just kind of enjoy the view. The Ghost of Sabotage says, I cannot see why they wouldn't do surprise movies. When you say surprise movies, I think I know what you mean. That's where you find out that they are financing the movie, maybe? I don't know. But I'm sure they're working on something. I just hope they're better than Gotti. I mean, boy, they started out so promising with American Animals. And then they did Gotti, and it was like, oh my gosh. Like, I actually wrote a review. I will at one point share with you guys. It'll probably be up Monday or Tuesday on my iCritic website. But yeah, Gotti was that was a really, really bad movie. That was so bad. Okay, Lightbringer said, how many subscribers do you think AMC will have the first 3 months? You know what? I don't know. I'm anticipating at least 1 million. Not gonna lie. They have enough clout that I think 1 million subscribers in the first 3 months would definitely be doable. The thing that I'm kind of surprised about is that I was expecting to get some sales numbers now, because AMC and the media actually hyped this thing like, once AMC Stubs A-List is out, MoviePass is dead. They're gone. You start the clock now. They're on their way out. And a week has gone by, and we have not heard any sensational stories. Like, I was expecting like for us to like get to Wednesday, and it's like, oh, by the way, 1 million people signed up for AMC Stubs list. And you're not hearing that. So I'm wondering if it's doing as well as they say that it was going to do. I mean, I have no doubt it will be successful, but maybe it's not going to be the runaway success everyone is expecting it to be. Because again, on one hand, yeah, again, there's some very tangible advantages the AMC membership has over MoviePass. The 3D, the IMAX, the reserved seating. It's very, very palpable. But then you have MoviePass. It works everywhere, pretty much. It works everywhere. It doesn't work with 3D and IMAX, but hey, they're going to be adding a surcharge so that if you want to see 3D and IMAX, you can do so at a nominal fee. So yeah, it's just going to be interesting. I think MoviePass still has a slight edge over AMC, and once Regal and Cinemark and Alamo Drafthouse start doing their own cards, eventually that might make MoviePass more attractive, because it's like, okay, you can get all of these cards, or you can get this one. It's so I think there's some advantages and benefits that the MoviePass program still offers that AMC is not going to be able to kill overnight. So let's see here. Ghost of Sabotage says there are a lot of good stuff that don't show up on the main media. Yeah, there are. That's why, one of the reasons I'm keeping MoviePass. Well, and of course I'm invested in MoviePass. I've got 587 shares of their stock. So if they get to $1 a share, I guess I make almost $600. That would be nice. RLI says, instead of surge pricing, wouldn't MoviePass do better to just charge more for IMAX or 3D booths, etc.? I get they need new revenue streams, but they don't want to alienate customers. Well, they don't want to alienate customers, but here's another thing, and here's, I think, one of the main reasons they're doing it. I don't know if you guys have seen like this interview that Mitch Lowe did. There's a fire truck. But apparently 12% of their viewers account for 40% of their tickets, and I think the primetime peak pricing is going to be more for them. To try to get them to slow down. And they will give you one pass a month. Like, if there's like one movie that you end up seeing that month and they want to charge a peak price for it, well, MoviePass will give you a pass on that, no pun intended. And so we're just gonna have to see, because MoviePass does need to cut off the flow, so to speak. And I'm not sure how much I completely agree with it, to be honest. I've wrestled with it the most. It makes sense, but it also creates a potential problem. So I think people who say they're going to cancel it, though, especially those who say they're going to cancel it and they don't have like an AMC near them, yeah, if you're looking at, one person said, well, I wanted to see like Deadpool, Solo, Avengers, and Incredibles. That's $2 each movie. That's almost $20. And it's like, yes, that's true. But buying out of pocket means it's still about $50. So objectively, it's still a good deal, even if you have to pay a little more. Let's see here. Lightbringer says, do you believe AMC saying they based their model on your subscription model or looked at MoviePass success as well? That's kind of a moot point because MoviePass based their model on European models. In fact, MoviePass was around for a long time at $35 a month, and that's still a good deal. That is still an excellent, excellent deal. So who's calling me? Oh, Katie's calling me. So guys, I guess the live stream is over. The lady's calling. Thank you so much. These questions that I didn't answer, I will answer them in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.